Hi, hello, g'day, kia ora, welcome to the studio. I'm Paula from Moxy Mojo. Thank you for joining me for Junk Journal January for 2024. Okay, I'm a little bit behind in my posts because I've had a change of medication and it is just slowing me down and to the point where all I want to do is sleep. So I'm trying to catch up and then maybe get ahead, but we'll see how that goes. If you hear snoring in the middle of the video, then you know that we've got an epic fail. Right, so today's prompt is peeking out for the 21st. Now, I am basing this on something I did for December 2023. And I'm just trying to be, because that was accidental when I caused it, and when I created it then, caused it, yeah, that's about right. So I'm wanting to be, like, what's the word? I can't think of it. It's not active, but I had it in my head before. I want to be deliberate in creating it. That's probably, I don't know that that's the word I wanted, but that'll do. So I'm going to be deliberate in creating it. So move that out of the way. Now we're going on to this page here. Now as this page is quite intense and full of colour, I need something that's equally intense for this side. At least my eyes say that. I don't think I could put something in that's beige. It would just die a slow death. So what I've found, and this was from my swap for December 2023, and this was from Miss Wendy, and I just thought, ooh, that looks sexy. Now I love this. This was how it came. I've done nothing to it whatsoever. And I just think, oh yeah, that is stunning. So what I want to do is, I want to make this as close to this size as possible. So unfortunately, that kind of means some maths. So that'll work. Half an inch off each side and then quarter folds. So we're going to have to go old school. And we want this and this, but that one. Now why aren't you going back in? Oh, because I'm trying to put you in the wrong place. So we have cutting blade. So let us, look at that, it's pale, so we can write on it. So we want half an inch, half an inch, and then another one, half an inch, whoops, and half an inch. Let's hope my ruling and measuring is up to par. Right, there. There. Right. And let's hope my blade is sharp enough. Ooh, that was a nice cut. Very nice. Thank you kindly. Right, so line you up with the pencil because that way I can do less damage. Okay, there we go. to there, yep. And blade the right way up. And a lovely slice. Okay, so now, why does that look offside? Because one side must be wider. How did I not pick that up before? Let's have a look. That's okay if we take half an inch off there, because I just measured it from there. Okay, so so this needs to be that's an inch. This needs to be, take another 1/4 of an inch off. Wow, that's not very good, is it? Is 1/4 of an inch going to be enough? Let me just double check once I've measured it. So that'll be 1 inch, and that'll be 1 inch. Okay, yep, happy with that. Shame that I couldn't get that all in one slice, but we can do something with it nonetheless. Right. Okay. That looks better. This is one of those make it up as we go type prompt responses. Okay, that's cool. So yep, so we'll just pull that in a little bit. Okay, this is a little bit wider this end. That's fine. Let me just check. Yeah, it's just a smidge, like barely even perceptibly wider. That's okay. So now we want this one, the bottom one, to be exactly the same. So this is, so we need to take 1/8 of an inch off. Why don't we just fold that one up a wee bit more instead? That sounds like a better option. Okay, so now we're going to do some folding. Now, I was going to rule some lines and then fold it, but why do that when we have a scoreboard? Although, I just need to make sure. Get out here. And everything but the scoreboard turning up. Okay, who's hidden it? Where is it? Found it. You can all stop looking. Obviously I've got too many pens and stuff over here. Right. Note to self, put stuff away after every prompt response. And I'm not pressing too hard because it's very lightweight paper. Alright, okay, so that's that one. Now, this one isn't as straight. There, okay, alright, yep, that seems to be about right. So, we will just go lightly down there. Cool. And then our bottom will be 3/8 of an inch instead of 1/4. That's there, so that is 1, 2, 3. There. So let us first of all fold these bits. And this is really hard, having not properly scored the paper, to make it go and be straight. Alright, so there's one. So now we need to, I think I'm going to trim this across, and then we're going to go in and in. There's one, and then in and in. Alright. We've got our basic pocket shape, form, template, call it what you want, to there. So we know we definitely need to do something across the top. Okay, so let's do that first. So we are going to use our metal ruler. Which side I need to tear on? That's it. Right, perfect. Just what I wanted. Right, so we've got our starting uneven, and then our side goes to there, so I'm just going to trim this side. Yep, so that's one, and then trim this side. That is 2. There's going to be a lot of those little wee trimmy things, I think. Right, so that's done. We don't need that again. So we've now got our uneven top. So now for the peekaboo, what I thought would be quite cool, and this is what I came out of, you know, by pure chance in my earlier one, was like peekaboos on the side. Now this one was because the paper had just got a tear in it, and so now I want to be, that's the word, intentional about it. So I'm going to start up on this side and tear a bit there. And so I know I've got to fix those. Then we're going to, now that we've sorted out that corner, we're going to chop the corner off. And then I want to, let's see, this side. This paper is actually quite hard to tear. I want to make sure I've got up the side there done, and then we're going to do another tear down the bottom here. Now, I think this one needs to be a bit bigger. Right, so now let's trim these. So we want that to go. That one to go that way. That one's fine. That one's cut. That one needs to go there. This one needs to go in. This one needs to go in and in. That one needs to go in. Alright, okay. So we've still got some pretty good patches of paper that we can use and put into our scrap pile. So now we know that the bottom is going to go as close as possible to the bottom there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just crisping up those folds. So we want it about 1/4 of an inch in on each side. So that one there needs to be refolded. Okay, so I'll put that one out. Right, so we're going to stick it bit by bit first, but we're going to stick is, okay, we're going to stick these 2 bits. So we want that one on the inside. Alright, so there we go. So that is there we go. Yep, that's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. So this obviously looks kind of weird. So now happy with that? Yep. That one down, and I'm kind of like snaking my way up the side of the up the sides of the page, and I'd be like, if this one had been lower than this, I would have done this one first. But because that one's lower, we've done that one. So now do this one next. Yep, that's good. Now this one we need to check if it's folded. Does it need to go over a wee bit? And yeah, I think it does need to go over just a smidge. Yep. just so that it looks even with the others. And I'm just going to take off some of that. Alright. Okay, so there's that bit. So now we need to find or create something to go in it. Now I've got a couple of things. So we've got either this bit, or I quite like this, kind of going in with that nature theme. And I like the fact that it's already got kind of a chunk out of it. So if we just like slide in what we can do so far, so you can see that you know, there's something in there to be taken out. So what I might do is, so we're going to do some, I mean, I love this, but I think it might also be just a bit too firm for in there. But it would have been nice. Sorry, just rearranging my studio again to bring up my baby. Right, so first things first, I think we will chop if we chop about 1/4 of an inch off that. So let's eyeball it. We're going this way. We're cutting off about that much. Now this has obviously been tea or coffee dyed by Tanya. Okay, and I don't mind if that sticks up, to be honest. So that's okay. And we're going to see hopefully just a little peek of it down there. So now this side, we need to chop off about 1/2 an inch. Okay. So a bit more. So if I say to get into there, we want, so if we cut to about there, right. It's easier to look at a part on the torn edge, so I know where, than to try and guess from the top. So how does that look? Okay, so let's try it, and if needs be we can trim some more. Just making sure we can get in down the bottom, or is it glued? Right, we may have a glued situation. Ah, there we go, that's better. We have released the glued situation. So now, whoops, sorry, flower leaves. So that's there, so that fits in. And I quite like the fact that it sticks up there above everything else. But now I think it needs some kind of depth. So let's just go for dark, or do we go for orange? No, see, I don't want it to like blend in with that. I want it to stand out. Right, done. Now, okay, so the next question is where are we going to put the title? And so that's there. So I think I might do it there. where it will be peekaboo as well. So, what's it peeking out? Sorry. Alright. Need the pen that I've only just put away. We'll see how that one goes. So, that one's going to be there. You're going to sit about there. So if we kind of do a curve around from about there. And what is it peeking out? Peeking out, and it is the 21st of the 1st, 24. Cool. Now, are you dry? Hopefully. Don't want to smudge you as we put this in. Now, the only thing you will find is you need to just make sure that nothing catches as you put it through there. Oh good, I like the fact that you can't see the title. Even better, all I can see is out. Well, out. I like that very much. And just that bold orange. I don't know if I want to put something on there or not. Maybe a floral or, hang on, flora. What stickers do we have? I think it's going to be that one. I think it's going to be that one. Okay, so now we need to, want it flat. So right, we wanted to bring it down a bit. Alright, I like that one very much. I'm really pleased to try this again, and I'm going to have to do it again on one where I'm not so worried about destroying the inner part of the image, so to speak. But love it. Love it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. And if you click the notification button, that'll mean that you are notified every time I go live or release a new video, so you're not going to miss out on anything at all. If you like a video, be sure to share it with your friends, because that will help me so much. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you try this yourself, and I'll see you back in the studio. Bye for now.